In 2011, tragedy strikes the Meads-Barlow family when their only daughter Danii passes away in her sleep, a victim of a silent killer known as dead-in-bed syndrome. In 2012, out of tragedy, a foundation was born with a mission statement: advocate, educate and strive for safer living via technology for people living with type 1 diabetes. (2012) saw the inaugural Jelly Bean Ball, a black tie social opportunity for Australia's fastest growing diabetes charity.
But with the money that's raised tonight, what are you going to do with it?
Well, there's a new piece of technology in America that we really want to get into Australia. It means that with diabetes, when diabetics go to sleep at night, they will be able to sleep, and should they be impending an emergency, whether it be hyperglycaemia or ketone acidosis, there will be an alarm that will go off that will alert the carer or the parent.
In 2013, the Danii Foundation partners with Amedics Australia to launch Australia's first blood glucose monitor called Hypo. 2014 saw the Jelly Bean Cruise introduced, which is a fun educational cruise for type 1 diabetes sufferers and their families. Whilst on board, they have access to health professionals who can provide them with the latest information and access to current technology and support.
I'm coming on the Danii Meads-Barlow Jelly Bean Cruise. The workshops have been fantastic. They've been educational, empowering.
2014, the Danii Foundation introduces Night Scout, which for the first time allows real-time access to continuous glucose monitors or CGM data via websites, smartwatches and apps for smartphones. 2015, and Danii Foundation leads a campaign for funding for CGM with Parliamentary Friends of Diabetes events to support all type 1 diabetics. 2016 sees the introduction of World Diabetes Day, now an annual event, with the Young Heroes Awards presented by appointed Danii ambassadors Justin Melvery, Rod Kafer, Jack Newton and Rod Palmer. 2016 also sees the introduction of an inaugural fundraising charity golf day, an event to create and strengthen awareness and community knowledge about type 1 diabetes. 2017, with a campaign called Danii's Gift, the Danii Foundation leads the challenge, which sees the Minister for Health, Greg Hunt, announce government funding for CGMs for all kids under 21. Also in 2017, the Danii team hit the road on a national roadshow tour of 17 towns in 41 days, introducing the CGM and type 1 diabetes awareness campaign contracted by the Australian Government. 2018, the Danii Foundation introduces the No More Fear campaign for the 21 plus type 1 diabetics to have access to government CGM funding. 2019, with the ongoing campaigning from the entire Danii Foundation heroes, the Australian Government announces the eligibility for access to this initiative has expanded. 2020, the fight will go on and will not stop until the Danii Foundation has convinced the government that all type 1 diabetics should receive fully subsidised CGM products.
I'm not scared to be seen.